So really it all started in the kitchen, home brewing at home with friends, sharing beer with friends, and then daydreaming about one day either working in a brewery or moving home to Michigan and starting a brewery.
At Kevin's place we used like a turkey fryer pot out in the backyard or on his back porch a lot of the times for our brew. And then at my place we would use basically like 4 pots, one on each burner.
We started with the CSB, I think it was in Kevin's kitchen. We were talking about like what's our goal gonna be? What is it we're trying to do, you know, coming up with a name and everything. I had worked on a farm and I helped start a CSA out in Ohio. One of the things I loved about it was just the relationship with the customer, and it was awesome.
We started going with the business model from there with this whole idea of knowing our customers directly and really being connected to our community.
We kind of took off running at that point. We found a building within 6 months and everything just kind of kept falling into place. And we didn't necessarily know what we were doing, but we kind of had an idea of what we wanted to grow into and what we wanted the business to be.
As we grew as a business, we learned more and more about what we had to achieve in order to be able to get to the point of doing the CSB. And it took our business in a whole, another direction of going into production and, getting into kegs and bars, getting into bottles and selling it through retailers. And basically we took ourselves in the traditional brewery path to bring ourselves back to the CSB.
Now that we're finally opening up, we've sold the memberships and we're really happy we're finally getting here. It's like the biggest moment I've ever experienced in my life. I feel like everything's coming together. It never worked out the way we wanted to, but I'm glad it did work out this way.
It's really amazing to think the progression in a few short years from brewing in the kitchen to brewing commercially on a small system, and then now today where we're brewing on a steam-fired 10-barrel system that is truly a world-class system built by some really great tradesmen, and we're pretty proud of that. Ultimately, we hope to build upon the Illinois craft beer community, the Chicago craft beer community. We want it to really be another valuable asset to really move craft beer forward here in Chicago.